Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the GigaPower, what is it? Sludge? No, we gotta look it up. Yeah, Sludge. Alright, so this is the GigaPower Sludge figure. We just looked at the Grimlock. This is kind of like a how are they holding up, so it's more of a just kind of an overview as opposed to an actual review. Here he is in his robot mode. Looks great, just like the Grimlock does. I hope they reissues the other ones here soon too. Alright. So we've got let's move him out of the way here. We got some plastic covers going on here. So we've got, this looks like it goes on the dino head. We got these that look like probably the neck or the tail. These are definitely the tip of the tail. And these are probably neck again. Yeah. So let's see here. How would these fit on? Let me pull this out. Oh, yeah, just slides on. It doesn't really tab on with any kind of real security, so be mindful of that. So this piece here, does it go like this? No. I'm not sure how these things fit on. That's probably a tail. And it looks like he's got another piece in here. I don't know. They look like they're more for dyno mode anyway. So let's get these out of the way. And we'll move on to the next things. He does come with an alternate head sculpt, so it looks like he's just a frowny face as opposed to a stoic face. Red eyes and blue eyes. No screws that I can see unless this comes off. Let's see here. Okay, so that pops off. There's the screws, so you can probably take that apart and get that visor out of there, or at least switch the faceplate. So it looks like the eyes are painted on. I'm curious now if Grimlock, does he have any? Just cover pieces. Nope. Nope. Guessing it was just glued in then. Dang. One could have hoped. Anyway, alright, back to the Sludge here. Alright, so he's got the extra head sculpt. He does have sword. Looks good. He has a big cannon. Looks like it's supposed to have a light up feature. I think it's a little obnoxious big. But I mean, he holds it fine, so I guess it's alright. Actually, no, he doesn't really hold. Like, he holds it onto it fine, but this little ball joint that his hand is on isn't quite strong enough for the weight of this big gun. But he also does come with these two smaller guns. So if you want to go with something a little bit more feasible. No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Are these for somebody else then? Oh dear. And they don't tab in either. Oh my. What? Alright, let's see here. And of course I'm not going to say anything. Bummer. Okay, well. So I'm guessing they're probably for a different figure. Because they don't fit in his hand at all. Bummer. Okay. Not a great start there. Alright. But let's look at him. So his head is on the ball peg, so you get the left, the right, up and down, little side to side. All that looks great. Shoulders ratchet. Nice solid ratchet there. Up to the side. Bicep swivel. Bends at the elbow. Pretty good range there. And he's got these pistons that come out the back, so that looks good. The hand is kind of giving me a little trouble here. Because this doesn't... Now it's locking in. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe it just wasn't quite in there right. Because of this back foot. Alright. Hand rotates, it's on a ball joint, a little up and down. There is a pin. So it goes up and down, man. I would give anything that those Make Toys Seekers would have had that. And then 2 pins there. See, just that. That's all it needs to make it look like more of a normal thumb rather than only being able to go like this. Then we got the friction pins on the front, just like the Grimlock. So in and out, and then hinges just like that. 2 pins on each finger. All that works pretty well. Waist swivel, no ab crunch or anything. Hips out to the side. Like I can't even take my hand off of it. That hip joint is loose. So something that needs to be tightened up. Up to there, just fine. Back there, needs to be tightened. Thigh swivel. Bends at the knee. The foot rockers and tilts forward. And yeah. So yeah, build quality isn't quite where the Grimlock was, but it's still pretty good. It's still a solid figure. Don't get me wrong there. But it's like those hips could have been just a little tighter. Let's see if this gun will plug in here. Okay. Yep, holds it fine there. Let's see about the sword in this hand. Yep, fine in this one. So, yeah. Here's next to Prime. And here he's next to the Grimlock. Yeah, they look pretty good together. Yeah, I like how the Grimlock's still the bigger figure. You know, it's like a lot of people say Grimlock should be smaller than Sludge because of the dino and Sludge. Come on, guys. Grimlock's always been going to be the biggest. He's the leader of the group. Just plain and simple. So, So yeah, it's like the Grimlock. You know, you got your silver chromes, you got your gold chromes, you got your metallic red. All the silver has got a nice finish to it, with different accents going on. The clear plastic breaks things up. Again, I would have preferred to see like the nice yellow paint instead of the gold. But I'm gonna say these guys are still pretty fantastic the way they are. So yeah, I would give him an 8 out of 10. The hips really need to be addressed. That's kind of a bummer there. And then whatever's going on with the guns, like those little guns. I'm guessing they're for another figure, but without anything in the instructions, I don't know who. So I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me on who those guns are supposed to go to. But for the moment, I mean, yeah, that's. I gotta say, no instructions on who they go to, so that's kind of a bummer. So yeah, I guess that's all I got.